What's up, guys? It's Logan here to update you on the progress of the 5.0 restoration build, I guess it is. Kind of a restoration, little modifications here and there, but pretty much we're aiming for like a factory fresh 30-year-old car, which is going to be tough, but we've done a lot. I don't know, here, let me show you. I don't know if you notice anything like the massive amount of wheel gap, which is there for a reason. Let me show you real quick. The reason there is all that wheel gap is because, oh my god, someone stole my motor. No, we have pulled the 5.0 out of it and the transmission. I haven't done anything under here. Everything is going to be cleaned down, and there's not really any rust, but I'm going to clean everything and maybe freshen up the paint a little bit. But that is the situation on the car right now. We pulled the motor and the transmission and the bell housing. These have come back from pressure washing, so they look nice and fresh. Got a Borg Warner T5. Good stuff right there. So the transmission's pulled, the motor's pulled, and this is what the valve train of a 200,000 mile motor looks like. It's actually really clean. Like there's no sludge or anything. You can, finger bang it and you don't really get too much. So this thing has been treated well. There's some gunk in the coolant. Oh, hey puppy. Hello. I guess you just push the door open yourself. Okay, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, the motor's been pulled. We pulled the intake and everything off. Today I'm going to pull off the exhaust manifolds and this dumpy oil pan. There's the flywheel back there, transmission bell housing. Here's a whole bunch of other stuff. The upper intake is off getting pressure washed now. And let's see. The compressor is going to be replaced. I guess it already had a spacer. I don't know if these are factory between the two intake manifolds. There's the distributor that was on it. It's been replaced at some point because that's actually, it looks like a brand new distributor. And here is the valve covers, which came back from pressure washing yesterday. They look pretty good. I'm going to paint these wrinkle black. I may or may not do that on video. I don't know, this video will probably come out fairly soon. So if you want to see that, let me know. Here's the lower intake manifold. Looks pretty good. Let's see, there's the clutch down there, which was totally spanked. So we are obviously going to do a whole clutch kit while we've got it out. There's the smog pump, which is just going to stay off the car because screw that. This brace was underneath the bell housing, like right underneath where the bell housing bolts up and right above the starter. So if anyone knows anything about that, or if it's factory or anything, let me know, because we're not sure. So yeah, today I'm going to be pulling off the water pump probably, as well as the exhaust and the oil pan. We did have to, you have to pull the H-pipe to get the, you have to pull the H-pipe to get the transmission out, and so that has come out, and as you can see, it is rusty. It's like half original. I think from here back might be original, or these have been replaced, I don't know. But this is rusty and dumpy and horrible. But I have an all-new H-pipe. So yeah, that's pretty much it right now. Motor's out of the car. We're going to do head gaskets while we've already got it off. We're going to do head gasket, timing cover, gasket, check and see if we need to replace the timing chain. We're going to re-gasket the water pump because it was leaking, because whoever did it before, I don't know what they were doing, but there's like pounds of silicone on here and it was leaking. But this water pump might get replaced because it's like a cheap Chinese one, so I might get like the actual Ford Racing one. or at least one of the like police package ones, and throw it on there. But yeah, we're almost done with the tear down. Then we get to start rebuilding it.
A few moments later.
So I got the water pump off and the oil pan and the exhaust manifolds. Exhaust manifolds have been cleaned up a little bit because they're gonna get like a black high temp coating, which you're not really gonna see because I'm gonna wrap them, which is gonna make them, for one, look a lot nicer and keep engine temps or engine bay temps a little bit down. Also, there's, you know, I don't know, people say that the wrap keeps more heat in the manifolds, which increases velocity, which is better for power and stuff. I don't know. That's just what people say. But it looks nice, so I'm going to do it. Here's the water pump. It's disgusting, so I decided I'm just going to buy a new one. Because I don't know. I mean, this one's obviously not the original. It's obviously not a Motorcraft. It's just some cheap Chinese replacement somebody probably got off the internet. So I'm going to go and get a new water pump, probably the heavy duty one. I'm not really sure what the difference is because it's the same rotation, same side for the water neck. But I'm going to go ahead and get a new one just so the whole engine will look nicer. Because I mean, I'll clean up the timing, I'll get the timing cover pulled off, clean that up. Clean up pretty much everything I can. But yeah, so oil pan's off as well. Obviously, giant thing just sitting here. It's fairly clean. There's not, you know, like a whole bunch of sludgy residue, but this will probably get, it'll probably get a nice bath. You can see somebody has had the oil pan off before and replaced it with a one-piece gasket. So this motor's probably been rebuilt at some point. But as far as everything on the bottom end and the valve train, it's impressively clean. And I mean, it does have matching numbers. Like the block stamp is the same as like the last or the first few digits of the VIN. So I mean, that's cool. You can see timing chain peeking out there. But I have just a pile of gaskets in my room. I've got head gaskets, oil pan, timing cover set, water pump, blah blah blah. I've got everything to start resealing this. So we will be taking the heads off pretty soon here. I changed my mind about not pulling them. We figured while we're already torn down, we're gonna go ahead and do the heads. So yeah, that's how she's sitting so far. I got the intake and the valve covers over here. Valve covers are gonna get prepped for paint pretty soon. I don't know if that'll be on video or not. Just depends kind of what I'm doing, when I'm doing. I mean, that's gonna be kind of boring, but I might do a whole video just on painting the valve covers because I'm gonna do the VHT wrinkle black. So hopefully that works out well. But yeah, this is what we're looking at so far, or currently, I guess. I should have a lot more time to work on it coming up soon. So yeah, stay tuned for more.